Hey everyone, Kaylee, your friendly neighborhood hairstylist here, and today we're recreating Jasmine Saunders' hair from the Met Gala. This hair was stunning, and as soon as it walked the carpet, you guys started requesting it on Twitter, which I was really excited about because it was all kinds of Renaissance, Rapunzel, Barbie realness. I was into it, so I immediately wanted to recreate it. But I thought it would be cool for this video if I didn't just show you guys how to do, this red carpet hairstyle, but also some ways that you could translate that into everyday. So I'm gonna be giving you guys a few everyday hairstyles inspired by the red carpet style so that you guys could actually put it into use immediately. But before we get into any of that, let's give a massive shout out to the hairstylist that created this work of actual art. It is Renda Atia and her assistant Lee. They killed it, like moment of applause for them. We always talk about the celebrities that wear the styles, but we need to talk about the hairstylists that create them because they are actual geniuses. But I think that is it for the intro. Let's get into the hairstyle. Thus far, I have curled my hair very loosely with a 1-inch curling iron, and I've put in some hair extensions just to fill in all this hair because we have to bring those sections back into the braid, and we needed more hair than I have. So the first thing we're gonna do is clip back the front of the hair to make sure that it's making the correct shape. She kind of had this center part, and then the hair comes down to just below the jaw. So we're just gonna go ahead and shape the hair that way and clip it in place so you don't have to worry about it again. And now we're gonna separate off the hair that goes into our ribbon wrapped sections. There are 9 of those in total. We have 3 velvet ribbon sections on each side, 1 pearl section on each side, and then a nice little rogue gold wrapped section that I'm gonna do kind of in the middle. The sections for the ribbon are a little on the smaller side, whereas the sections for the pearls are gonna be a little bit bigger, and the pearl sections are gonna be on either side of the nape of your neck. Okay, so now we get to add in the ribbon, and the way we're gonna do that is to do a little half knot around the elastic as tight as you can, and then wrap the ribbon around and secure it with an elastic as tight as you can. And then go back in with the bobby pin and bobby pin the knot up at the top. The reason I'm taking all the precautions is because I have been playing around with this, just practicing it, and it's very easy for the ribbon to come unraveled and very frustrating to fix on yourself if that happens. So I just wanna get it all done right the first time. So I've gotten started with the dusty rose, and then I'm gonna go in with red and burgundy alternating on either side, then do the pearls and finish off with a gold section. Now it's all in, I'm starting to get the vibes, I'm starting to see it coming together. And now we get to start pinning, and then we get to start braiding. So the first thing I'm gonna do is pin the dusty rose sections over each other. These kind of come and frame the crown of the head, so we wanna make sure that everything's looking good there. Then you're gonna keep crossing sections over and pinning them as you go. It's gonna look like you're creating a braid as you go, but it gives you a little bit more control of the sections that you take and the way that they look. But then once you've crossed pretty much everything over, you get to split it into 3 sections and braid the rest normally, which is going to feel so triumphant at this point. And when you get to the end, you can secure it with an elastic. And now I'm wrapping this up with some gold metallic cord. I couldn't find the exact color that they used, but I was just excited to find anything close. All right, and at the end, I'm just gonna tie a little half knot and let the end of the cord hang down. And now for the flowers. I'm so excited for flowers. For the flowers, I'm using a mix of real spring roses, faux spring roses, and then a couple ribbon rosettes that I picked up at a craft store. And that's the finished look. I feel like a princess, I feel beautiful, I want to twirl and dance and sing to animals. I love it. It is now the next day, and we're gonna talk about some ways to take elements from the Met Gala hairstyle and make it for every day. So the first hairstyle we're gonna do focuses on using red ribbon because red has been a really big color over the past year and a half, and I think wearing it in your hair can be super cool, especially if you're wearing a really neutral outfit. So you're gonna get started by putting all your hair into a low ponytail. And then we're gonna take about 6 inches of ribbon. You're going to tie a half knot around the elastic, wrap it a couple of times till you've got to the end of the ribbon, and then bobby pin that in place. And you could totally stop here. This is a really cute hairstyle. Like, I feel a little bit cool with it, especially with the pop of red on there. And I like using a ribbon in a different way to kind of create a cuff versus just like a bow or, stuff that we've already done and seen before. But I'm gonna keep moving on with it and do a braid with the ponytail until I have about 2 inches of hair left, and then I'm gonna secure it with another elastic. And then to finish it off, I'm wrapping 1 more ribbon around and bobby pinning that in place. And there you go, we managed to keep the braid and the red ribbon, but it's a lot more minimal and wearable for every day, whether it's just with a t-shirt or with like a summery dress, just to add a little bit more of a cool factor. I think it's really, really cute. Next, I want to take inspiration from the actual braid itself because I thought it was so pretty. There were a lot of pieces that we ended up crossing over before we did our normal braid. The thing is, that's actually not hard to do, and it can be done in like 5 minutes or less. So I'm gonna start by taking a section of hair from one side, giving it a couple of twists, and then pinning it on the other side. And then repeating on the other side of my head, so I'm making little X's all the way down. And definitely make sure you're pinning up and into the twist to make it extra secure. But if bobby pins aren't your thing, you could also do this with snap clips. You can go in and cross the sections over and just hold the one on top with the snap clip. It will stay in place, the next section will cover it up, and you're good to go, and it makes it way, way easier. Once you've crossed everything but the nape of your neck over, you can go ahead and split the hair into 3 and braid all the way down. And then once everything's in place, you can loosen things up a bit, make sure you like how it looks, and that's it. Once you strip down all the extra ribbons and flowers, this braid is just a great go-to hairstyle. Another cool touch to this braid for like a special occasion or a really great Instagram picture would be these gold leaves from Kitsch. These are little spirals that you twist into your hair, and it can give you that kind of floral look without it being like, oh, florals for hair. Groundbreaking. My final bit of inspiration from the original hairstyle is wrapping sections before you braid them. I think that can give such cool dimension to a braid. And I've also seen a girl on Instagram, her name is Goldie Longlocks, and she's done a couple videos with that on Instagram, and I love it. So you guys should follow her. She has some great inspo. But I thought I'd play around with that right now and just see what kind of things we can do with it. So to keep everything matching my background and my shirt, I'm gonna use this white thread, but obviously you could do this with pastels, brights, rainbows, whatever you wanna do. I'm just gonna grab a section of hair and wrap it up. I think I'm just gonna kind of wrap this around loosely so it's not gonna be anything crazy. I'm not doing friendship bracelet-y stuff to my hair or making a hair wrap by any means, because that's just more work than I wanna do. I think I'm just gonna secure this with a bobby pin, and then I'm gonna bring everything to the back and braid it all together. Now I'm going to secure it all with an elastic, and then I purposefully left some extra thread so I could wrap it around the elastic. And I might, because I kind of have a lot of hair left, I might just kind of take it down the end of the hair a little bit. And I like how it looks now, so I'm gonna go ahead and tie this in 2 half knots. And that's it. I love this hairstyle. Like, it's simple, it's modern, but it's still got a little bit of that Kayley Melissa braided thing to it. Like, I'm into it. And I think with that, we are done with today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing how to do the original style, but also just some ways that you could actually bring things from that into your everyday life. Let me know by hitting the like button and commenting below if you would like me to keep doing that kind of thing when I do recreations. I feel like that makes so much more sense than just throwing out a hairstyle that you will probably never actually recreate. Anyway, that's it. Love you guys. You're the best. I'm going to be back on Wednesday with another video, so be sure to come back from that, and I'll see you then. Mwah. Bye. I feel pretty. Guys! I'm so happy. Gosh, I am Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, soft as old as rhyme.